Maybe you've heard that if you put on a happy face, you'll actually start to feel better. Kind of like that old saying, fake it until you make it. Well, that's because oftentimes our bodily expressions and movements not only reflect how we feel inside, but they can actually cause those feelings. So how might that work when we're working with patients who've experienced trauma? Dr. Pat Ogden, she's the founder and director of the Sensorimotor Psychotherapy Institute. Pat Ogden shares her approach for working with the body to heal patients after trauma.
I worked with one woman that I'm thinking about. I mean, I never would have come up with this for her. She tended to get very hyper-aroused, and as we started exploring that in her body, I was tracking for if there were ways that her body would automatically try to calm her, because if you see that in the body, then you can capitalize on it and it can have meaning for the person, okay? And her hands kept coming together like this, and so I asked her about that, and it was so touching because as she felt her hands and experienced that, she was reminded of her mother, who had passed away a terrible death from alcoholism, alone in a slum, you know, and her hands took her to a very positive experience of her mother. She loved her mother's hands. Her mother had very beautiful hands, and she remembered her mother's hands holding hers. So this became a gesture that she could do consciously to calm her down and implicitly trigger those positive attachment memories of her mother.
How did you come upon it?
Because she was doing it anyway, and I was like, I wonder why she's doing that. So I brought her attention to it, you know, and as she stayed with it, that's what started to emerge. So the body's so wise, you know. We can help a person really rediscover that wisdom of their own body.
As practitioners, noticing changes in body language can open a broader path to healing, especially when it comes to working with people who've experienced trauma. And these observations can also help us target just the right intervention. How about you? How have you used a body-oriented approach to working with trauma patients in your work? Please share your experience in the comment section right below, and thanks for watching.